Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, a few people asked me, what is this planet IIA, or what is Endless Aegis? Well, Endless Aegis is the actual original name of the game. I call it Planet IIA. The world's actually called Planet IIA. Is an FPS MMORPG. So where we are right now is basically where you start the first time in the world. I think this is what people like, this start zone. We'll have to do a little poll and make sure people like it. So you start out, there's some signs here that teach you the game. They're really not that good. We'll probably add better instructions on the website. In fact, we'll add, better movies and guides and stuff once things work. I can't do the inventory. Like, I have an inventory. I got things equipped right now. Like, if I show you, let's get a scene. See, I got jetpack on, and Altaris, I can't say it, armor on. But unfortunately, because it's an editor, you're not connected to the database, you're not connected to the server, nothing controls, like, currency, nothing like that. But basically, what happens in this game is you have two sets of main things, like main important things. You have, actually, I guess we could say you got like 1,000, but the two main categories are skills and stats. So I unfortunately don't have a picture here, but I can show you where it usually shows up. In your character thing here, you'd pick this up and it would have all this text here. And in this text would say your weapon tech is level 2 and 13%. So every time you do damage to a mob, that becomes up higher and slower. Now, this game is not a game where you kill a mob, you get experience. It's actually you doing damage to mobs, you get experience. So the more damage you do, the more, not even more damage, but the more rapid firing you do to them, the more you level up. So a lot of times that you want to use a higher level, but low damage, but really fast firing weapons, and they end up leveling your weapon tech a lot faster. There's even hiding. Like I don't think it would work on here. Would it work on here? I don't even know what the button would be. Let's check the options for fun here, you guys. If this works, you guys would be amazed, but this is an editor. I doubt it would work. So preferences. You got even a reload button, guys. But the ammo's not working properly because it's, again, the editor. This will change in the next day or so. Jason said he's going to be on today to fix it for me, so get it going. Interaction reload, laugh, sit, open inventory, use. Where is? Am I crazy? Okay. I must be crazy, or maybe they remove. No, they would never. They wouldn't remove hide, would they, from the game? No, I don't think that would be removed. That was like one of the critical features. I'm pretty sure it's just, I don't know, maybe it's just doesn't even show up at all on here. So what happens is you'd hit hide and you would fail 99% of the time, and you have to wait like, I don't know, it's like 5 seconds, 30 seconds, something like that. It's ridiculous. It's sort of like stealth. But this game has like super hide, and then there's a reveal button. Now reveal is to reveal people are hidden, which is pretty cool. So blobs are really, they're big, they're huge, so they were good for things like reveal. Frogs, on the other hand, are just tiny little dudes, and they were really good at leveling the hide skill. So every race, even females versus males, have different skill sets. They can do things a little better than each other. For example, I think humans are good at alchemy, but I think female humans are even better at alchemy. I have to like recheck that, and I'm sorry if that sounds sexist, but that's you know what, that's Endless Ages for you. So these are flobs. These are what I like killing. Normally, when they die, their corpse would sit there, and then you would loot them, and then you get a little flob shell, and then you would sell it for some credits, and buy some basic noob armor. The trade skill system is amazing. Oh, and the other one, I didn't even explain it. So you have your weapon tech, you have shapeshifting. You can shapeshift into forms. There's a bunch of skills, tons of little skills. After all those kind of skills, there's three stats. Stats are usually for, I'm not sure if any items actually require them besides armor. There may be some weapons that require it, maybe a jetpack. I think some jetpacks may, but they're very low. But anyways, what happens is certain armors will require a certain amount of maybe say dex or whatever. So if we go back to the same character screen, we can actually see at the bottom strength 250, dex 250, wisdom 250. Now that's capped. I'm not sure if all the races have the same cap. Some races do gain, I believe, or have higher numbers and lower numbers in certain, things. So frogs would have higher dex. I believe blobs have higher strength, things like that to begin with. So you'd over time slowly level that up too, and that also becomes through trade skills. You can level it up through trade skills or shape shifting. A lot of people macro. We do allow unattending macro for things like shape-shifting AFK in a city, or even doing batch work for like a trade skill, like you're making like 100 guns or something like that. This game is one of those games that could take you forever to max everything up and would take you forever. So because there's not quite an advanced macro system built into it, we allow people to use, like a third-party macro. But when it comes to killing and stuff, we've never allowed that kind of macro. It's just it's rude, it's insulting, and it's kind of disgusting. People who find an exploit under the ground, let's say, and then they try to shoot up and they kill a certain mob and they try to get away with it. That's just unacceptable, and we won't allow that on our server, of course. But anyways, then there's trade skills. The trade skills go forever. I don't even. I think you had to buy a trade skill kit. Was that how it worked? I forget. But anyways, you get these trade skills, and then you can work on things like alchemy. And alchemy is probably one of the best trade skills out there, mainly because it can make heals, and every single person has to have heals in this game. This game is about mulching down heals and healing yourself and surviving. There's like really high quality heals, low quality heals. The high quality ones I believe needed malabats or whatever. So it was a game where it wasn't like, okay, you can just go pick a million flowers AFK all day and then just make them, because the truth is you would never be able to make enough anyways, because you would need the malabats to make it. And even when people did that, I mean, people would buy them in the thousands and thousands, and they would use them. They would use them over time pretty quickly. So it has a wonderful trade system, armory, weaponsmith, everything you can think of. You can make so much armor up to quite a high level, and then there's a non-drop armor and non-drop guns that you can get at really high levels. And in PvP and stuff, everything drops except your special non-drops gear. So like you'll get owned in PvP probably many times, because this game is mainly 90%. Let's say, no, I shouldn't say 90%. That's unfair. It's like 50% PvP and 50% PvE. And when I say 50%, people are like, oh no, it's 100. Well, to be honest, I mean you spend a long time trade skilling, player versus environment, and things like that. So I mean, unless if you're actually out there killing more than 50% of the time. You know what I mean? It's not like World of Warcraft where people say, I play a PvP server, I PvP 80% of the time, because, technically, if you want me to give you the same, judgment when I said 50-50, that would be more of a 5 PvP. 95 PvE. So just to give you an idea, this game is extremely PvP, but it's just the way I express my view on it. So anyways, you would go through these trials. When this connected to the actual server, it would spawn certain NPCs. I believe they give you some missions, you hand some stuff in, and I think your final trial is to hop through this whole thing. So you have to go through this whole thing without jetpacks, which I think it's pretty easy. And, oh crap, I cheated there. Actually, oh yeah, I cheated. So what you do is you go through this whole, little chain here, and then you'd pick up one of these guys here. Oh, it's a bouncer. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Let's see if this works. Oh, that may be. I don't. Was that supposed to do that? Okay, so I'm falling through the hole. So I assume that's a server side thing. Anyways, I think you get bounced around here somewhere, and then you go through the path, and then you complete. It's an obstacle course, I guess, and you jump the platforms, you grab another moving platform. I believe I can at least sit in these. Yeah, that's kind of cool. and then I forget where this portal goes. I think it may take you just back out or somewhere else, maybe even to Boomtown. And then that'll be my next video is Boomtown, and I'll talk about more of the Boomtown area. But this game has an amazing crafting system, and everything drops. Any of you Minecraft players like the idea of PvP, losing all your items, this game is what reminds me of Minecraft, to be honest. The graphics aren't the best. It's a 10-year-old game almost. And you know what? It's all about the gameplay. And honestly, this has one of the best gameplays out there. You got different damage channels down here. Certain mobs have different resistance. It gets so complicated for such a non-complex game. I mean, it looks pretty basic. The interface sucks. We are going to try to work and redo the interface to make it display a little more information on the screen. But also can't talk today, to hide a bit of the crap on it, because it looks kind of, I don't know. A lot of us don't seem to like the interface, so that'll be one of our goals. And anyways, check out Planet IIA, and hopefully soon in the next couple days, it should be in a day, I'll have a server where I can connect and actually fly around the world and show you NPCs I can talk to, and be playing from the actual client side rather than the editor, which I'm doing right now. But I'm sorry if I'm kind of going around and stuff. I mean, things are new to me again, and it's kind of hard to understand exactly what works and what doesn't, since I haven't been able to actually test it with the server. And so my videos get kind of even I'm questioning myself a bit on something. But for you Minecraft players, by the way, you're getting punished tonight. There is no Minecraft movie because you guys negative rated my video, and I know it was you guys because you're like, I want more Minecraft videos. Well, you know what? I've been nice, giving you lots of Minecraft videos, but because you guys are negativing my Endless Ages videos, I am going to punish you by no movie tonight. So the next video, probably tonight, will be another Endless Ages video showing you Boomtown, if I can find the proper Boomtown, not the one that MMO Lands brought in, which was like, ugh, but the old Boomtown. Anyways, thank you for watching. Check out planetiia.com, sign up, and yeah, show your support by just signing up and saying hello in our hello section, welcome section. Thanks for watching.